Since 2007, China has taken enormous, exhilarating strides toward lunar exploration, an achievement that often surprises those who assume space travel has remained primarily the domain of the United States and Russia. Yet, over the past several years, China's vibrant and ambitious endeavors have made the Chang'e program a fascinating saga for anyone entranced by cosmic frontiers. This program, which officially commenced on October 24, 2007, quickly captured the collective imagination of space enthusiasts by unveiling a series of remarkably capable spacecraft, each bearing the name Chang'e, a tribute to the legendary moon goddess from Chinese mythology. Chang'e, according to folk tales, became immortal by consuming a sacred elixir, ultimately ascending to the moon and establishing herself there as its divine guardian. In carrying this name, each spacecraft channels the powerful symbolism of human aspiration, mythic heritage, and scientific progress, all woven together in an extraordinary narrative of cosmic discovery. During the 12 years following its inception, China deployed multiple missions specifically designed to analyze the lunar surface and environment. The first of these was Chang'e, launched in 2007, which embarked on a 16-month campaign to map our lunar neighbor. Situated at altitudes ranging between roughly 62 and 125 miles above the moon's cratered face, Chang'e 1 relied on bouncing microwave signals off the terrain to generate the most detailed images of that era. Not only did it collect data suitable for building comprehensive lunar charts, but it also delved into soil analysis in search of helium-3, a potential game-changer for future nuclear fusion reactors. After accomplishing its goals, an impressive feat considering the mission's $180 million price tag, it was intentionally deorbited in March 2009, crashing onto the moon's surface in a planned finale, proving China's readiness to use missions not merely for show, but for genuine scientific return. Continuing that momentum, Chang'e 2 launched a mere 7 months later to refine the lunar map even further, producing crisp, high-resolution images that made those from its predecessor seem underwhelming by comparison. Crucially, Chang'e 2 was spared the fate of its older sibling and has continued to roam the cosmos, collecting data long after its primary mission concluded. With a potential return to Earth around 2029 fall, it stands as a testament to China's drive for prolonged extraterrestrial exploration. Determined to surpass its previous milestones, China pursued yet another landmark with Chang'e 3A, which became the nation's first probe to make a soft landing on the moon's surface. Touching down on December 14, 2013. This spacecraft demonstrated Beijing's rapidly advancing competence in robotic planetary landings. Equipped with an optical telescope, it sent unprecedented images of the lunar night sky back home. Chang'e 3's greatest triumph, however, lay in deploying the U-2 Ice Jade Rabbit rover, named after the pet rabbit belonging to the mythical Chang'e. This 6-wheeled explorer was the first rover to operate on the moon since 1976, capturing a parade of stunning images that enthralled observers for the 3 years, before finally succumbing to lunar conditions in 2016. China's boldest undertaking yet emerged with Chang'e 4, launched as part of the second phase of the program until January 2019. In a world first, Chang'e 4 executed a soft landing on the far side of the moon, often referred to poetically as Pink Floyd's preferred side, thereby making history. Initially conceived as a backup for Chang'e 3, this mission was later reimagined for fresh scientific aims once Chang'e 3 succeeded. Touching down in the January 2019. After a December launch, Chang'e 4 released the UU-2 rover onto the Moon's rarely seen far side, enabling the study of cosmic rays, solar corona observations, and broad-spectrum rock and soil analyses. Yet the mission also included an unexpected and highly creative twist, a sealed mini biosphere, stocked with plant seeds, including Arabidopsis thaliana, cotton, and potato. To the astonishment of many, the cotton seeds briefly sprouted, marking the first genuine instance of plant growth on a celestial body beyond Earth, though the unheated environment led to their rapid demise when temperatures plummeted to 310 degrees. This experiment expanded our vision of agriculture beyond the International Space Station's microgravity gardens, suggesting that a future lunar greenhouse may someday flourish. This intrepid drive for scientific advancement is woven through every phase of China's lunar program. We see it in how they handle costs. Wu Yanhua, deputy director of Chang'e 4, famously hinted the entire mission budget was comparable to building just 0.6 miles of a subway line in China, or between 72.6 million and 172.4 million. A striking claim when one considers the global expenses tied to large-scale aerospace projects. He also revealed that Chang'e 4 was largely affordable because it served as a planned spare for an earlier craft, lowering both material and research expenses. Even so, China's creative ambitions occasionally verge on controversial. There was talk of sending a tortoise to the Moon on a one-way journey, for instance, which was ultimately shelved to avoid unnecessary animal suffering. Broadly, Chinese lunar exploration can be grouped into three main stages: orbital missions, Chang'e 1 and 2, lander and rover missions, Chang'e 3 and 4, and the A-sample return phase, which involves Chang'e 5 and beyond. The inaugural step of that final stage appeared in the form of Chang'e 5T1 in October 2014, testing atmospheric re-entry procedures. Eventually, Chang'e 5 itself was intended for a 2017 launch to scoop lunar material and bring it to Earth, an undertaking not accomplished since the Soviet Union's Lunar 24 in 1976. Despite rocket setbacks, Chang'e 5 remains poised to become the third mission in history to return lunar samples, now rescheduled for a 2021 timeframe. Moreover, the program has proven adaptable. Chang'e 6 will act as a contingency for Chang'e 5, launching around 2023 or 2024 if needed. Otherwise, it shifts to become the initial blueprint for Phase 4, laying groundwork for a more extensive research station near the Moon's south pole, gleaning topographical and geological data, and potentially returning prized polar samples to Earth. Chang'e 7 and Chang'e 8 plan to delve deeper into resource utilization and the blueprint for a permanent lunar science base, perhaps including refined biosphere experiments that aim to cultivate more hardy plant species under lunar extremes. Ultimately, the question lingers: will Chang'e 8 surpass the limited triumph of Chang'e 4's cotton plants and truly pioneer an off-world garden? Imagination runs wild with the prospect of entire farms thriving on the Moon's surface, sustaining future explorers and fostering further scientific breakthroughs. If these missions succeed, they could spark radical transformations in how humanity conceptualizes agricultural sustainability and deep space colonization. For anyone who found this account riveting, we encourage you to keep watch. Comment below if you believe China's lunar program will one day yield fully functional moon-based horticulture, or if you suspect it may face challenges as formidable as the cold, airless landscape it seeks to conquer. Don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications to remain on top of all upcoming milestones, because as the Chang'e saga continues, Each new launch carries us closer to a world in which humans harness the moon, not merely as a point of curiosity, but as a genuine frontier for innovation, discovery, and perhaps even a fresh start for terrestrial life.